What is going on, guys? Harry here and welcome back to another Sorare video on my channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe for more Sorare content, and if you do enjoy this specific video, please leave it a like. It does mean a lot to me. And yeah, in today's video we're going to review my Game Week 203 results and look forward to the weekend's Game Week 204. I'm super pumped for the weekend. I've got a few teams out that I'm confident in. But yeah, first of all, we're going to go and have a look at our Game Week 203 and how we got on here. Still live. There might be a few more games left, but all my teams have played. All my players have played. So we're going to just go in and have a look. So we did field a D2 team. I didn't expect much at all, really, going into it. I had a feeling Yorbe wouldn't start, and he didn't. Florentino Luis did start, got an okay score versus Atletico Madrid. He was my first player playing in this team, so he set me off at 54. It was respectable. You're still within the game, but then Yorbe didn't come. He came on, didn't do much. Sondre Tronstad started the game, got 41. Groningen had two men sent off by half time, and they brought Tronstad off at half time. They were already 1-0 up at the time, so I don't know whether they were resting him. I hope they were. For the weekend, but yeah, didn't do much. Norio Fortuna did actually get dropped against Anderlecht today. Surprisingly, I did captain him. I thought he'd be nailed on to start and have a decent game against Anderlecht, albeit like a tough game, but yeah, didn't start, didn't even come on. Was just on the bench. And then Alban Lafont, Nantes won 3-1 against Stade Brest. He didn't get a clean sheet and didn't really play too well according to his Sorare score. So yeah, D2 out the way. We'll go into our D4 next. Absolute disaster here. Yeah, Etienne Green sent off. Just not ideal. That means I can't play him now for the next few games. I think it was a straight red as well. They ended up losing 3-1. I think it was 1-1 at the time. DeAndre Yedlin, penalty conceded. They lost 3-0. But on the flip side of this, I do have Mamathiam in my D3 that scored 2 goals in this game, which was good. I knew Marco Cana wasn't going to play, even though he was on the bench, but I didn't just need a position to be filled for D4. And then Ueda got me 20 points, didn't score, so you're always going to be up against if you're putting in a common and they're not getting a decisive. And then Melvin Bard actually played really well. Got a 65 in a 1-0 loss to Laurent. Yeah, played really, really well. I'm gutted I didn't play him in my D3 team, which I'll show you now. So yeah, no threshold this week. This is where it gets really disappointing. So I started off the week with Mamathiam, 2 goals, 110 points. I was flying. And then a bit of a shock. Matt Miazga didn't start against Espanyol. They ended up losing the game 1-0. Luckily, he did come on the field with like 3 minutes to go. If he didn't, then I would have been completely out of contention of winning anything, even though I didn't win anything anyway. But at the time, I was quite happy that he came on in the end. But yeah, very weird he didn't start. I mean, he had a good game last week, albeit they lost. But yeah, it is what it is. And then we had Jeremy Pino, goal and an assist against Elche, but ended up getting injured. So I was looking good. I was looking decently good. Lyon won 3-1. Anthony Lopez had a really good game. No clean sheet. That would have made things even more interesting. But yeah, I was going into today with 282 points, with Lorenzo Pellegrini captain to play against Udinese, and he ends up getting a red card 90th minute, and just at that point it was over anyway. But the fact that you got a red card just rubbed salt into the wounds, and just disaster really. I was close. If Pellegrini got one decisive today, because I captained him, I would have got a prize card, I think. Let me just have a look at, I think top 57 got prize cards. Let's have a look. Top 50. Yeah, so 2, 3, 6, 8. Yeah, if Pellegrini would have got me like 80 points, including the bonus, then I would have got a prize card, which is disappointing. But it's all ifs and buts. Yeah, disappointing to be honest overall. I thought I was going to get a card prize with this team, but it didn't happen to be so. So we'll just get into game week 204. I'm really excited for this game week. I've got 5 teams going in, and we're just going to go through them all now. They're all equally capable of scoring very highly. The only weak team, not weak, but weaker team is the global D4, which we'll get into first. Yeah, we're playing a common Szczesny in goal, home to Sampdoria. We're going for Balbuena at home to Rubin Kazan. We brought in an Xavier and Messier. They're playing against Club Bruges. I'm in love with the 2019 car design, so I had to bring one in. We've brought in a Brian Cristiante as well. They're playing against Lyon. He scores decently well. Yeah, didn't quite make it in my Champions Europe team, but definitely got a place in this squad for this week. And we're going with Tuavetkin up front versus Rubin Kazan. I'm not too confident that he starts the game, so that's my reasoning for putting him in here. But yeah, this is just an grinder team. And then let's get into the top 4 teams that we're going to be running. So first of all, we're going with D3 Challenger Europe. We're going with Anthony Morris in goals. They're at home to Royal Antwerp. You know, he could get a clean sheet, he could not. It's very unpredictable in the Belgium league, but we're going with him. We're confident. We're going with Douglas Santos at home, captaining him alongside Wendell, both scoring really, really well recently. And then our 2 super rares, we're going with Daniel Fomin. Kind of gone off the boil recently, but I'm hoping the fact that he's on penalties, and yeah, there's always penalties in Russia, so I'm hoping that he can get me a decisive this game against Rubin Kazan. And then we're going with the man in form, Mama Thiam. They're away, but he's on fire at the moment in his last 3 games. I think he's got 3 goals, 1 assist. So yeah, I'm hoping the team they're playing against, I've checked, they've got 1 point all season. So yeah, I'm hoping that could be a big victory then, and Mama Thiam can be at the heart of that. So yeah, I've got high hopes for this team, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Next, we're going to go into our Champion Europe team. I did have to make some last-minute adjustments to this team. So yeah, first of all, we're going with Anthony Lopez in goal, home to Laurent. We're going with the Dubois stack with Lopez. Dubois has been injured recently, so I haven't been able to play him. That's why I brought in Matt Miazga. So I'm happy that Dubois can play again. Midfield, we're going with Jonas Hoffmann. He's been injured as well, but I'm told he's been cleared 100% fit. They are playing Dortmund, so I'm expecting a really tough game. But in Germany, we know there's always goals. So yeah, as a midfielder, I'm just banking on him getting some sort of assist or goal for that decisive that I need. I would have played Lorenzo Pellegrini in here, but obviously with the red card, he won't be playing. Yeremy Pino did get injured as well, so I'm not risking him either. And yeah, I could have played Brian Cristiante, but I don't know. I just feel like Hoffman's got more of a chance of getting a decisive, to be honest, in his game. Both tough fixtures, Lazio away, Dortmund at home. It's a toss-up, but yeah, excited to bring in the stack of Moussa Diaby as captain and Patrick Schick super rare. Schick did come off injured last weekend, but I'm confident that he is going to start this week. I've seen him training on Bayer Leverkusen's YouTube channel, so I'm banking on him being fit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this stack, to be honest. They've both got a lot of goals this season. Diaby with a few assists as well, so I'm just excited to have him back into the gallery, to be honest. At home to Mainz. German league so unpredictable. This could be a 4-0 Leverkusen, or it could be a 3-2 Mainz. It's just crazy, the German league at times. But yeah, I'm hoping there's goals. I am excited about this team, but you're always up against it in Champions Europe, because the stacks of your Napolis, your Barcelonas, your PSGs, it's all Bayern Munich, of course. You're always up against it. And then next we've got our global under 23 D4 team. We're going with Lafont in goals. We can't use Etienne Green this week because of his red card. They're away to Stade Reims. Odilon at home to Mainz as well for Leverkusen. Melvin Bard away to Saint Etienne. Saint Etienne are poor. I'm hoping they get a clean sheet here in Nice and run away with it against Saint Etienne, but very unpredictable. We're going with Arsene as captain at home to Rubin Kazan. He's been on fire recently, the young Russian. And we're going with Ricardo Pepe. There's been news this week that it looks like he's going to get a move to Europe in the next transfer window. So that'll be exciting to say that I have like his rookie card and stuff on here. So yeah, I could have went with Tuavetkin. I could have obviously used Moussa Diaby in here as well, but I do have a Jeremy Doku as well, but he's obviously injured. But yeah, I'm just confident with this team, to be honest. As a D4 team, all pretty strong scorers on their day. So yeah, really excited about that team. And then last but not least, Global D3. We're going with Anton Shunin in goals at home to Kazan. He did get injured last week. It was a training ground injury. So Leszczuk came in goal. I did buy him after that game, just in case Shunin's injury was really bad, and I got Leszczuk at a good price, so I'm happy just to keep him long term. He's pretty young for a keeper. So yeah, I've been told Shunin's going to be back in goal this week, so that's why I'm going with him. Diogo Leite away to Santa Clara. He's been scoring well recently, so I'm hoping he can keep that up. Sondre Tronstad at home to Fortuna Sittard. Should be an easy game on paper, but you just never know. I'm a little bit worried why he got brought off at half-time midweek, but you can't read into it too much. They were 2-0. They were 1-0 up, and the other team had 9 men, so maybe they were just resting him. We're going with Serdar Azmoun as captain. Probably I could play him in my Challenger Europe team, D3, but I just wanted to put nailed-on starters in that team. I didn't want the anxiety of having Azmoun in there because he has been injured. He was injured last game, but I've been told again from sources that he is cleared fit, so I am going to risk it and put him as my captain alongside Daniel Saloy. They are at home to Seattle. Seattle had to play some sort of cup game last night. So yeah, I'm not sure what type of team they played, to be honest, last night. So yeah, hopefully he's fresh for this game because Kansas City didn't have a game on the weekend. Those are my teams going into this weekend. I'm super excited. Just having a look here at the prize pools, guys. They've opened up the starter rookie league up again. So it used to be 8 weeks only. Now it's permanent. So you can, if you've got some good commons, which I don't, you can win some nice cards here. If you finish first, you get a tier 1 rare, which is crazy, really. But there's actually 50,000 people in the starter rookie league this weekend, which is crazy numbers, to be honest. I think I've seen like 20,000 there before, but 50,000 is crazy. This week as well, in terms of Sorare news, they've released legend cards. I'll show you now on Twitter. I can't spell. Yeah, they've released or going to release 50 legend cards. This is the promo video. So 50 unforgettable seasons, 50 reasons why we love the beautiful game, 50 cards worthy of their legend. The legend begins with our first Sorare Legends XI. Yeah, which is super exciting. I think they're bringing utility to these legends. It's Stevie G. So yeah, I am excited for that. As well as that, the Sorare Academy has been released as well. It's basically like the one-shot league. So I'll show you this if you want. I have already entered my team into it. Yeah, this is my team going into the weekend. But basically, you pick 5 players. You don't have to own the players, and if you finish in the top 10, you get a limited card. You might as well play it. It's free. Yeah, I'm going with a Man United and Liverpool stack because why not? So yeah, I've entered my teams into that. But they've brought out Fantasy Football Scout have brought out a Sorare Academy. Which is cool. So yeah, we've had a crazy week, and alongside all this, Sorare announced a $618 million. 2 seconds. I saw Azpilicueta is now part of the Sorare team. I think I'm pretty sure he's involved with them now as an investor. But yeah, we've raised 680 million Series B. So yeah, I think Sorare are going to be branching out to different sports, not just football, which is exciting. I mean, I'm massive on my football. I'm not really into that many other sports, but I know a lot of my friends are and stuff, so I guess it would just bring more eyes on different sports and for Sorare, so as a brand, which is really cool. But yeah, super exciting week ahead of us. I was just going to show you the prize pools that I've been playing in. So we got 466 participants in D3 Challenger, 46 card prizes, so it's a 10% shot. A Champions Europe, 329.34, so just over a 10% shot there. Global All-Star D4 is nearly 10,000 people in it, which is crazy. But 600 prizes, which is nice, like a 7-8%. And then we got D3, nearly 2,000 participants, only 136 prizes. And then under 23s, D4, 1,600 participants, 179 prizes. So yeah, over 10%, ratio between participants and prize cards. But yeah, super excited for this weekend. I'm confident in my teams as long as they can all start. I am really confident. My goal is to obviously hit the Ethereum threshold, and then any cards beyond that is just a massive bonus. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you're as excited as I am for the weekend's games. And I shall see you in the next video.